This is by the way, this is why you are both narrator and subject of the Golden Girls theme song.
You stop it. You stop it.
Come on, that's so menschy of you. All right.
This one belongs to Dave.
All right. I think, I think this speaks for itself. I think you know your audience. I am your market. That's my demographic. Like bullseye. All right. I have 3 more to show you.
Okay.
And we're going to ascend in holiness. The first one is a 1972 Willie Mays, beautifully centered in a PSA 7.
Look at him. I'm not sure whether to cry with tears of happiness over that card or tears of sadness because he's so far at the end of his career.
No, it's his last card in a Giants uniform. You know, we know who he is and where he is, but it's a beautiful set design. Of course, that's 72, and a really nicely centered PSA 7. You know, pretty much speaks for itself. Ascending in holiness, the second card. And again, this is one that it feels good to know each other. This is another card that I think is special. This is the 1965. What?
I love that card. We were just
I know. Why do you think I texted you about that? I know you think I wasn't priming the pump. I know you love the 65 tops Willie Mays. So this is in a PSA 5. Yeah. It's an old label, but I'll tell you that this is, remember when I was building the Willie Mays run. So everything I have is really with attention to great eye appeal. Yeah. You're looking at a card that is, I think, to be completely honest and critical of myself, I think it's probably 55-45 left to right. And I think it's about 60-40 top to bottom. It's not 50-50, 50-50, but I bought it for the centering. This was from my personal collection, as was the 72, 1965. This is also his second and final MVP and the only MVP he wins in San Francisco. Yeah. All right, so we looked at a 72 Mays in a PSA 7. We looked at a 65 in a PSA 5. Also gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. My last one, this is my big boy that I'm going to show to you. This is a 1954 Bowman. I bring it for you, buddy. This is not the minor league. This is the Rated Rabbi podcast. 1954 Bowman Willie Mays in an SGC. Forget about it.
That's a gorgeous SGC.
Look how nice he centered that card is. Again, this is from my personal collection, man.
That is a beautiful card.
Yeah, here's the back. See the back?
Oh.
Yeah, super clean.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I bought this one. I bought stuff at Heritage. It is top to bottom. I think it's probably 40-60 top to bottom. And I think it's probably about 67-33, 65-35 left to right.
It's funny how we started this conversation about how we collect.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here drooling over that 65 and the 54. Yeah. You're talking about percentage centering and percentage.
Yeah, but these are not rare cards. It's not like you can be fussy. Look at the registration on them. They all are really beautifully registered. Yeah. They're really nice, really amazing. I brought you good stuff, buddy.
You did.
All right, so now we know what's on the table. Let's talk national. We're going to start moving towards the conclusion of our episode.
All right.
National. I am super stoked to be going to the National with you. Third straight year we've gone together. Third straight year we've roomed together. We're in Atlantic City. Thank God we did not get stabbed. Had a great time in Chicago. West Coast Jewish Chris and the lovely Barb. That was a really fun time. Now it's just the three of us. West Coast can't come this year. It's you, me, and Barb. You're coming Wednesday. I'm also coming Wednesday. I'm driving. I'll be there a little bit earlier. We'll talk details. Okay. So I'm also going to have a card this year. An absolute sublime highlight of last year's National was when we opened 80s boxes together and opened and made trades. I mean, you brought great stuff. You brought 84 tops because of building the set. You brought 85 Fleer. I brought 86 Fleer. Yep. We had so much fun. You are a tough guy to trade with. I'll tell you that. So what do you bring in this year, and what should I bring?
All right. So this year.
Yeah,
it was tough. It was tough because I wanted to bring something worth looking for, potential rookie and something that's going to be a little fun.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
So I actually have one of the boxes here.
Okay.
Behind me. It's right here.
This is a
Topps,
dark horse. I love this.
yeah, what Topps Archives always comes out with a pretty cool set, and I like them. A lot of
Yeah,
times
they're fun.
they'll show, but best years. So best year reprint cards from all the different years. So whatever the player, you can see the 66
Yeah.
leaders card in front. That
Yeah. 62 Mays. Yeah.
62. It's a cool little thing. And inside is one autograph card and one relic card. So
Oh, that's great. That'll be
why not?
fun. How many packs?
There are, I believe it's 20 packs at 8 cards per pack.
Oh, good. I like to get some cards. Like as sexy as it is to get those small packs with only a few cards, that's fun. We'll get a bunch of cards to look at.
I think it says it right there. 20 packs.
20 packs, 8 cards. Oh, great. So we each get 80 cards. Fabulous. Okay.
Yeah, it'll be fun.
Okay.
And that, by the way,
Yeah.
will be fun trading because
yeah, for sure. Okay. So what you got something else too?
I did. It hasn't arrived yet. But one of the dark horses of the 80s card range, in my mind, is 1985.
Oh, 100%.
The cards have a cool look to them.
Yep.
I love the color schemes that are on there, but from a rookie.
Oh, forget it, dude. Gooden, Clemens.
You've got Gooden, Clemens, Puckett as the big three.
Yep.
But you still have Oral Hershiser and Joe Carter in there.
Yep.
Still got some pretty good other cards in Nolan Ryan, an early Cal Ripken. I love the Tony Gwynn where he's wearing the shades.
Yeah.
Card. And so it's just a fun box. So I did.
Eric Davis also.
Eric Davis's rookie card. I actually had here. What did I do with it? It's a fun card. It's a Eric Davis
88.
Auto. It's a recollection collection. I think he may be. He's either first, but he still may be the only to ever had a 2080 season.
Yep. Acuna went 40. What did he go last year? 40-70? That's insane.
But 40-70 is not 80. In fact,
yeah, but 40 is more than 20.
Whatever.
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 Eric, people forget. People sleep on how good Eric Davis was, man. When he first came up, he was crazy. Like they compare him to Willie Mays.
And then
beautiful.
So him and Strawberry hit the same team, right?
Yeah, Crenshaw. They're from both from Crenshaw and Chris Brown. So go ahead.
So the other box I have is a 1985 Topps rack box that is from a sealed case. So who knows what's going to be coming out of this sucker?
But wait a minute. If it's Fash, right? We're not going to open. If it's like the McGuire Olympic card, we're not going to open it.
No, we'll leave it as a rack.
Okay.
I mean, we did it with 84. If there was a Mattingly on the front or
that's going to be so fun. All right, so I'm thinking. I by the way, A pluses. The archives be super super fun to do. That's just going to be entertaining. And 85 Topps is great. Oh, fabulous. So I've been thinking 86 Donruss. Try to get a Ken Seiko. Try to get Don Russ-Leaf. Try to get a Ken Seiko. Also McGriff, right? A Ken Seiko or a McGriff.
Yeah.
But that Ken Seiko was a card. I remember going after that card. I was also thinking. I also always kind of think like 86 Topps. But I think if we're going to do 86, I think I'll go Don Russ to try to get that Ken Seiko.
Yep.
I was also thinking 87 Fleer. I love the blue.
I love the blue.
I love the Superstar specials every year.
It's Clark, Bonds, and
Bo. Yeah, exactly. It's a great rookie class. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
So I was thinking 87 Fleer Fash. And then so those are kind of number 1, number 2. Number 3, I was thinking 87 Don Russ, which is a fun rip, Black Beauties. Yeah. And then I was thinking 85 Don Russ, but I don't know if we're going to get like a little repetitive with 85. So I got to think on that.
Yeah.
Anyway,
87 is great. 87.
We're going to have some fun too. Okay.
That 87 set's gorgeous.
You are looking for what at the National? You're real easy going. If you could find one card, you mentioned the 53 Bowman Color Pee Wee. Is that the card you're looking for?
I have a couple of goals at Nationals, right? One is to have fun.
Always.
I mean, there's just, if I come away from the Nationals with nothing, I think I'm okay.
That's what I did. That was me last year. Remember, all I bought was like a First Blood and a Bruce Springsteen sticker.
Oh yeah, the stickers. Yeah,
I didn't buy anything. Yeah,
I'm okay. I don't need to come back with anything. If I find a 53 page that's nice, that because for me, when you start looking at the older cards, I think I'm falling into the Day Spinrad zone, which is I'm not looking at number. I'm looking at what the
Oh
card is,
yeah.
right? And
Oh yeah. I have a PSA 1 because it has paper loss, but the card is beautiful.
on the front, paper
Yeah.
loss on the
Paper
back.
loss on
Yeah,
the
yeah,
back. It's paper loss on the back. Who cares?
yeah. Um, those two, and I've been trying to think about what set I'm going to go for next, and I have a
Okay.
PSA Master set. I've been very tempted to go for the 78 Master set, and I'm waffling.
Do you have a 78 set?
I have a 78 set in a
Yeah.
binder,
Yeah. You
but
gave me a 78 set that I have at the temple. And when people are stressing me out, sometimes I just go and flip through it. I'm like, leave me alone. I'm looking at
oh, yeah.
baseball cards.
But
Yeah.
I'm tempted to go for the 65.
65 set. I
65
love it. I
set.
love it. Yeah.
That set has always been ingrained in my mind.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of the key cards already.
Yeah. Love the mantle that year, the pink.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a Rose, I've got a Koufax, I've got an Aaron. I may end up having a Maze, and in this set, I'm not with 77. I was looking for 8s, I was looking for 9s, but this one I'm not. I'm just going to look for a set that just fits. The card's not. The problem is you can't really display it anywhere. I mean, by the time you get every card, it's in a case, and it's in a bucket.
Yeah. Unless you build a crazy display, which is huge.
But I'm just thinking, just to have the set, right?
I like that.
It's got
I like
the
that.
Tony Oliva rookie card. I think it's got the Richie Allen rookie card, which I love.
Yeah. He shares that card, right? It's a future star kind of card.
No, I think on 65 it has the tops.
Oh, so 64 is a rookie card then, right? He shares.
Yeah,
He's
64
first
is
card
the
he
rookie
shares.
card.
Okay.
65 has the trophy.
Great.
And Olivia's got the trophy. I mean, they're all overpriced. I'm not trying. The decision I'm trying to make is: do I buy it raw? Do I just look for decent cards and buy them raw and then grade them? But 65. I mean, you showed it. You should. I have the Rose sitting right here.
Oh, I love that card. 5.5. That's nice.
It's just
Pete Rose has some great cards.
You got Koufax with the stare.
Yeah, no, that's a good. No, I love 65. I think actually 65 is my favorite set from the 60s, followed by 1960.
Oh, followed by the landscape cards.
I like that. I like the 60 set. Yeah. Okay, so little Pee Wee, little 65 set, but mostly I know you and Barb are just cruisers around there.
We do.
Let's spend some time. If you want to hunt together, let's hunt together. I've had such a big year. I picked up that McGraw, that Crackerjack 1915 Crackerjack McGraw. Crazy. I picked up the 93 Finest Bonds refractor and a PSA 9, which I've been looking for. I was looking for that last year at the National. And I picked up, of course, the 33 Gowdy Ruth. So I've had a lot of big cards in 2024. And I don't know if you ever watch any YouTube podcasts or any of that around in the hobby. This is one guy, Mike Baseball Collector, and they have this Grail collection. And there's a Lefty Gomez 33 DeLong that I reached out to him. They bought a big collection. They sent to PSA. So I'm hoping to acquire that from him. Someone I learned a lot from in the hobby. I still do. And there's this whole universe. And I'm kind of marginal. I'm not that active in the YouTube community, but he's definitely like the hub, the leader of this tribe. So I'm hoping to acquire that, and it might be back from PSA in time. I'd love to actually get it in person. I'm going to go to that Thursday night YouTube get-together.
Okay.
So just to think ahead, that's one thing I know I've circled on my calendar. I'd love to meet some of those folks and say, hey. So if I don't get anything, if I get that Lefty Gomez there or before, great. I'm just going to chill. There's some hard-to-find cards. Like I'm looking for a couple of Bosa Gold Prisms. I'm always looking. I have 2 more Supernovas I'm still looking for. Those random short print variation Giants from Topps. But mostly I'm just going to have some fun. All right. Let's do this. Let's do mail day.
All right.
And then let's do trades. You go first on the mail day. You're the guest.
When do you want me to do something about this?
That's after. That's the last thing we're going to do.
Okay.
Yeah. Mail day. Oh, yeah, we have a lot to do. Mail day.
Mail day.
All right.
So I have this mail day.
Yep.
It's a flat.
Open it up.
Let's And my guess, just because of the size and shape, is that it is one of my Pop Fly Pop Shop.
Okay, Daniel Jacob Horine. I have a few behind me over my left shoulder.
You do?
Yeah, I do. I have Mr. October Jackson. I have a great Vin Scully one. I have Juan Marshall, and I have the Hebrew Hammer, Hank Greenberg. I stopped collecting them, by the way. You were into them, but I stopped.
Dude, I just made a trade yesterday. I did a 2-for-1 yesterday.
Yeah.
I had some guy in a bulk purchase sent me some wrong ones.
Oh.
And I went back to him and said, "Look, you sent me some wrong ones. What do you want me? He sent me the right ones and said, just keep them." So I had this extra couple of pieces, and I traded a Brooks Robinson extra for a Bob Gibson and a Jimmy Wynn. And Jimmy Wynn, just because of the cool nickname of Toy Cannon.
Toy Cannon.
Awesome. Yeah. So what came in today is my Hall of Fame Horine partnership.
Oh, wow. Did you trade for that?
What was that?
You trade for that?
Oh, no, I purchased it straight from the Hall of Fame.
Describe it on the camera.
So it's got greatest moment in the history of sports in the United States. The date, April 8th, 1974. It commemorates the 715th home run by Hank Aaron. What a marvelous moment for baseball. What a marvelous moment for Atlanta and the state of Georgia. What a marvelous moment for the country and the world, which is the broadcast announcement.
Wow.
And it's out of 455 pieces.
Oh, it's numbered to that, only that few. So what you might not know, people who don't know, this is Daniel Jacob Horine. He designs under the brand Pop Fly Pop Shop, and they are the merger of comic book covers and great moments in baseball and great players and memorable players in baseball and football. And he is showing a Hank Aaron wearing like a king's robe, doffing his crown. It says 715. It's a really phenomenal cover. If you haven't seen it, Pop Fly Pop Shop, Daniel Jacob Horine, you either will have to not buy any or go through withdrawals and buy 4 like I did, or be like Adam and just be a full-blown addict.
And what I love about his piece is that every nuance of the comic book cover is centered around the player. So if you don't notice, it's comic book number 44, which is his number. The cost of the comic book is $7.55.
Oh, that's cool.
Total number of home runs. He does all these little nuances that just are in honor of the player, and they're really something else. I mean, I've got I think I'm now in the mid 40s of his pieces. They're not very expensive. They're an easy collectible. And so it's just a lot of fun. And now the wall behind me, which has some Harley Davidson paintings or some pieces in that Willie Mays piece, is soon going to be cleared out, and I'm going to make a wall of his pieces. I'll be able to interchange different pieces.
And you'll use the that Crafty. Those.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
That's what I bought. Yeah. All right. Do you have it? That's your mail day?
That's my mail day.
That's incredible. Ready for mine?
That's a big box right there.
It's a big box. I've had this for a while. I ordered it a long time ago. I won it in an auction. It took a long time to arrive. It came this week, and I knew we were going to record, so I've been saving it. Hang on. There's the box opened up. We're going.
You gotta love the peanuts.
Spill out. There we go. Oh my gosh. What I am about to show you is why I love you so much, Adam. You know me. So this is my 1978 Topps Reggie Jackson on top in the first cell. Adam brought for trade. Does he not know me? In last year, I won a Joe Montana Dwight Clark rack pack, 81 rookies of Montana and Clark. And I posed a question: is this the end of my unopened collecting? There was really only one other item that I really, really like. This will complete me, and it was this card, this rack, 1978 Topps, the greatest card in the decade of the 1970s. Ahead of the 71 Thurman Munson, but only by a little bit. That's a great card too. But this is such a phenomenal card, beautifully centered. I'm very, very honored to acquire it. Let me show it to you one more time. Adam, 78. So obviously that's off the table in terms of trades.
That
Let me
is
show you what I have again. Then we'll get into a trade. Then we're going to wrap it up. Okay. I have this 87 cello Bob Melvin in a Giants uniform, 87 tops, the Giants manager. Back then, he was the catcher. Second, I have a 1981 still in the wrapper Billy Ball given away at an A's game in 81 from the San Jose Mercury News. Billy Ball in the wrapper. Go try to find one of these on eBay. Third thing, I have a pin commemorating the 25th anniversary of Dave Dravecki's comeback from arm cancer. And then bringing it home, I have the 83 stolen base leader cello PSA graded 9 Ricky and Timmy Raines. Remember, this is the year after he stole 130 bases. That's what he led the league in. Then the 3 Willie Mays cards I have on the block, 1972 tops, PSA 7, nicely centered. Take a look from the PC. Second card up, I know you have a fondness for the 65. 1965 Willie Mays PSA 5 is probably 60-40 and 65-35. It's pretty well centered.
Wow.
Nicely. It's a beautiful card. That's what matters. And then finally, the big boy I brought to the table today, 1954 Bowman Willie Mays in an SGC 4. What do you like? What's on the table that you want, Ab? Talk to me.
Listen, the highlight of that group, and I like the 83 pack. It's a nice pack.
It fits what you like. It fits. Come on, talk to me.
It's what I'm looking at. But one item you have on that list is calling to me. And you know exactly what it is. It's the
Can you hear me calling?
Oh,
right?
What's funny is I was thinking about I could figure out how to make some deal and package that with the 70, do the 78 Jackson, and then you took that.
I took it off the table. 1965, the MVP year. Oh, look at that.
That is a gorgeous, gorgeous card.
It's a nice example too.
It is. I agree. I love that card.
Okay. So that's what you like. That one's speaking to you, right? So you like that? Is that what you might be interested in making a deal for?
Oh, it's definitely going to be interested in making a deal.
All right, let's talk. Run me through yours real quick again.
All right, so I'm going to only go with items that are relative to that, right? So I've got the Carlton Ryan Seaver rack. It's a little older, but can't go wrong with the 3 great players, right? We've got our little Buster Posey.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah,
by the way,
like that.
There's some scratching in the case. It's never been opened from the case, but
but not on the acetate itself. All right.
Not on the card itself. Right. It's never been opened. So we didn't. I mean, I have the Jordan rack, which you didn't want, the Henderson, the one that you didn't want. I do have a couple of other cards sitting here, but nothing that's gonna.
Okay. So let's do this. I don't know that we have a deal today, but I will take your interest to heart, and we're going to see each other in like a month, right? We're going to be together in Cleveland. So I'll bring this with me, and let's keep talking in the interim, and maybe we'll reach a trade. I would love it to end up in your collection. Nothing would make me happier.
Right. And again, my whole goal today. I mean, I was thinking about what do I want in the collection? I know we've talked about like the Dave Casper unopened 78 pack.
Yep.
Right? Yep. Same row. So, by the way, I have it here, sitting right here in front of me. I have a couple of Nolan Ryan cellos, right? I mean, we got.
Yeah, I love your setup. Yep.
But the Jackson was my highlight. I thought I was gonna.
I know. I was astounded by you're the Golden Girls theme song, man. I was astounded by your generosity.
Now,
would you be interested?
On the bright side, it just stays right here.
Would you be interested? Yeah, I mean, it's an epic rack.
Yeah.
Would you be interested? Let me come at you with a trade offer now.
Sure.
So would you trade that Ricky 83 stolen base leader of the Rains cello PSA 9, right? Would you trade that plus the Billy Ball 1981 baseball for that Buster acetate? Done? All right, we got a deal.
This is why I like this trade, right?
All right. That was an easy yes for you. You got 7 of them.
I don't even know if the value works out. But we talked about this earlier. I'm not a value collector. So at this point, you've just offered me. We've had the argument on whether or not you want the Ricky card of the year he did the stolen base record, or the year you can see it on the card.
Yeah, right? we differ of opinion. I think it's the year that he does it.
We differ.
We differ. That's okay.
It's okay. But I don't care. First of all, it's Reigns and Ricky. Talk about 2 preeminent guys.
Oh yeah, and it's graded PSA 9.
And then of course the Billy Ball. The Billy Ball will have such a place in my collection.
Yeah,
it's not even funny because
it belongs. It belongs with you. So in truth, actually, this rack is a $70 rack, and this ball is a $70 baseball. So the value is in your favor. So I was thinking the same thing. Yeah. Actually, I would much rather I'll take the Buster. I would love for you to have the Ricky. I mean, it's meaningful, and I would love for you to have the Billy Ball. It's a great trade. All right, let's wrap it up. Open up that package and let's have some fun.
Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah, let's see what we got. Oh, I got a Rated Rabbi card.
I give those stickers out to everybody.
There's a plug for you. The Rated
That's
Rabbi
right.
podcast.
That's right. If anyone listening at home would like one, just let me know. Leave a note in the comments, and I'll send it to you today.
We're going to do a little Cal Ripken dive in.
Oh, yes, we are. Hold up to the camera what you got in your hands, buddy boy.
We got a Topps and a Donruss 1982 packs.
So do I. Donruss and a Topps 1982. What packs we can open first? You pick it. Donruss or Topps?
Oh, we got to save Topps for last.
All right. We're opening up 82 Donruss. Let's get it on.
Because back then it was Topps and then everybody else.
Yep.
Who was the puzzle?
The puzzle was Ruth, I think.
It sure looks like Ruth from his face.
Ruth on the yeah, that's definitely Babe.
Clearly his face.
Definitely Babe Ruth.
That's Babe Ruth.
Or Lou Gehrig with gout.
Oh, David.
What do you got? Did you get a Ripken?
Let me tell you something.
Did you get a Ripken?
No, I got a more appropriate card for today.
Max Venable?
Bob Rogers.
You got Buck Rogers 82. That's amazing. You know what's amazing is one card I didn't show is I was waiting to show it. It never happened. Is drum roll, please. Where is it? Oh, right here. You showed me the Buck Rogers 82 Donruss. I will show you the 83 Donruss Harvey Keene. All right, opens with a Buck Rogers. Keep going. Who else you got?
A Mike Easler. Boy, that
Hitman.
Yeah. A Greg Nettles.
Nettles. All right.
Mike Nettles. Andre Thornton.
All-Star in 84.
All-Star in 84. Not so much in 82. Bob Baylor.
Bob Baylor, Bailor, Toronto Blue Jays.
LOR was an early Blue Jay. The Candyman, John Candelaria.
A lot of coca. Oh, I love that. Yellow pants, black uni.
That you gotta love.
With the yellow hat. Look at that uni he's wearing. My God, with the long beard, the Candyman can.
Telling you. Mike Stanton.
All right.
Ron Hassey.
Yep. The other Mike Stanton.
The other Mike Stanton. Mark Clear. Mike Lacoste, not yet of Giants fame.
He's a red. Okay. God, so far you got garbage.
Al Williams. Not much there either, but Al
garbage.
Williams.
That red Twins hat. All right.
Al Cowens, Hal McRae, Brian Asseltine, and we'll end with a nice little Nolan Ryan diamond.
Oh, you got the Nolan Ryan. The Diamond King is Nolan Ryan. Oh, look at him. The Houston. Dude.
Houston jersey background right there.
That's, oh my God, with the that's a dope card. Okay. Nice. Your pack was redeemed right there. That was your last card?
That was my last card. I think the Diamond King jersey is in the back.
Okay. I got 82. I got La Russa with the Reds at the White Sox managing that terrible uniform. Lenny Randall, Gary Lucas. Oh, a star of the show, Jerry Royce. He's in an episode.
Hey, that's right.
Oh, mama. I got Fernando Valenzuela. You know me and I added a new the new Fernando exemption player. I added to a short list. Players I love on teams I hate. Just like Emmitt Smith, guys like Kareem, Marshawn Lynch has a Fernando exemption. Ron Davis, Randy Bass, great player in Japan.
But how do
Anderson.
How do you hate the
Moose
team
Haas.
Marshawn played on?
Well, I hate the Seattle Seahawks, dude. Oh, look at the gerbil, Don Zimmer, Rangers manager. Here's another Milwaukee Brewer, Mike Caldwell, Bob Clark. So far, it's Bupkis, John Mayberry, Sam Mejias. Garbage. Let's get on to tops, buddy.
Tops.
1982 tops. Kind of an underrated set design with like that swooshy stripe down the side.
Yeah, I mean it's all right. It's not in my top half of the 80s, but I don't hate it. My first card is Frank Tenet. Boy, that card.
This thing is the last season of the large size gum.
Oof. Is that what it is? Large? I guess so. Mine's in pieces, so I got. All right, Frank Tenet,
Gary Lavelle,
Mark Johnson, Tony Perez. So I got a Hall of Famer. Matt Keogh, Jim Clancy, Steve Renko, George Hendrick. Oh, look, we can end with a. Is it Darryl Porter or Ted Simmons? There you go.
Darryl Porter. All right.
There you
Gary
go.
Lavelle, Sylvia Martinez, Frank White. I love these inactions too. A Frank White in action. They're good that year.
Fred
Billy
Brown.
Sample, Jim Dwyer, Milt Walker. Oh, didn't you just show this card on this episode? 81 leading relievers, Suter and Fingers.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
That's a great card. What else do I got? Bill Fahey, future Giants coach, Gene Tennis, Britt Burns. Oh, look at this. Bruce Suter, All-Star.
Very nice.
And look what else I got. Hall of Fame rookie card.
Hey, little Lee Smith.
Lil Lee Smith rookie card, last pack, Magic.
This was not a great pack, but in a ode to Rated Rabbi, I do have a George Hendrick card, although he's not wearing the
No windbreaker.
he's not wearing the windbreaker underneath.
Oh.
Oh wait, well he's wearing long sleeves, but I can't. It's not a windbreaker.
What a delight, Adam. What a pleasure. What did we do today? We talked about you. We talked about the Brewers. We talked about 2 amputees, right? I had a Harvey Wallbanger about an hour ago. Harvey Keene and Dave Dravecki, both amputees.
We relived a couple of Dave Letterman moments.
We did. Joe Negro. That was good. Billy Ball. We did some trade action throughout the episode. I think we've got a trade that we pulled off, a Billy Ball baseball and an 83 cello of Ricky and Reigns in exchange for that Buster Posey. So not my card too. Like I'm not an auto guy. I'm not a acetate guy, but I'm a you guy, buddy. So that's why I wanted to do it.
I'm going to throw in an extra card for you too.
What do you got?
I'm a giver. When I restarted collecting in the early 2000s, it was right when game used material was coming back.
Yeah, late 90s, early 2000s. Yeah.
And there was this card I got. It's a game used.
Yeah.
You received a game used uniform trading card. Doesn't tell you when, which is a little bit of a downer. But it is from Willie McCovey.
Oh, that's cool. Is that SP? Nice. Leopard deck. That's cool.
That in there for you.
Gray Unity. Thank you, bud. I appreciate that. That's really nice. Thank you.
Why not? I mean, I've got other giant stuff. I'll take a look and see what I got.
I will see you at the National. Thank you, everybody, for coming on this journey. If you have an all-time bestest buddy with whom you collected cards as a kid, call them up. Spend some time together like we did. It's been such a blast. Thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Adam, I will see you at the National. I think I'm going to go. I'm going to go 86 Leaf or 86 Donruss. Yep. I just got to figure out what the other one is. I will keep you in the loop on that. I'll bring the 65 Mays with me. We'll work out a trade. I'll put these items in a box and send them on their way to you. I love you very much. Give my love to your family. Until we meet again, thank you all so much for tuning in. May you enjoy and may you be blessed with health and with long life. So long for now.
Bye, everybody.